Nestled in the heart of northwest Montana lies a stretch of mountains 35 miles long and 4 miles wide. These mountains are one of the last untamed areas in the lower 48 states. With 94,000 acres of rugged terrain, dense forest, and hidden trails, adventure awaits. This is the Cabinet Mountains Wilderness. And these mountains, well, they're my playground.
Hey everybody out there in YouTube Wasteland, it's your good old pal Jess, and we are HYOH-WU! Hike your own hike with us. Today I'm joined by Tracy, horseshoer extraordinaire, rumor has it. And we are heading in to Martin Lake, Tahoka Lake, and Big Cherry Lake. We'll be doing an overnighter, and where we're standing right now, where are we standing?
Just above, I guess that's a little snowshoe.
So if you want to,
a little snowshoe lake, or
one of those little snowshoe lake is what we'll call it. And if you want to see more about that particular lake or lakes, go ahead and tap somewhere up in here. Tracy, where are we going?
well, you see those cliffs up there? We're gonna kind of try to skirt around them, but you kind of have to kind of traverse them at the same time a little bit. But we can make it up through there because I've actually made it before. And we're just gonna basically go right up to the top of this mountain up here. And the good news is it's straight up all the way to the top. When you get to the top, it's straight down back to the bottom.
The cool thing is how Tracy and I kind of hooked up for this adventure is his brother owns the most spectacular piece of land next to the wilderness boundary, probably the closest to the wilderness boundary that you can get. And I've hung out with his brother a few times, and he's allowed me to come through his property graciously. And because his brother's property is so close to the wilderness boundary, I can get really amazing drone footage. So I've been coming up throughout the week at different times to get some really cool footage. Come on, you big tank. Good job, Blitz. All right, we're about 350 yards from the pass. Then it's all downhill through brush. Made it to the ridge.
Right on.
Yeah. Wowzers. All right, we're gonna drop pack really quick, eat. I'm gonna get some nuts in my mouth. Peanuts. Peanuts.
Buddy.
All right, we made it in to Martin Lake. It's around 3 p.m. We started at 7. I have clocked in about 5 miles from my Jeep. We took our time getting in. I haven't been feeling good all week. That's why my voice sounds a little bit different right now. Had some lung thing going on and then some fevering on Tuesday. But Martin Lake. The lake itself, yeah, it's just, yeah, right? But the backdrop is just fucking beautiful. Definitely worth the effort getting down in here. We're going to go get some water, get our camp set up, and then we're going to go check out Tahoka Lake and then Big Cherry Lake. Big Cherry Lake's kind of cool because that's the headwaters to Cherry Creek. Which that'll be kind of cool for you guys to check out. And there's fish in this lake. I just saw 2 or 3 fish jumping out there. So that's kind of cool. We are in search of Tahoka Lake.
Tahoka Lake Falls. That's what we're calling it. You can see behind me, we got eyes on Tahoka Lake. And in case you're wondering, Tahoka is Cherokee for Clear Lake. All right, so it is 8 p.m. and we have 3 miles to get back to camp. Neither of us have a flashlight. We didn't get down to the lake, but we got eyes on the lake. For us, I think we're gonna consider that a win. We got 3 miles to get back to camp. It's 8 o'clock. You think we'll get there before dark?
I think we will. I think it's going to be really pushing it though. I think we're going to have to make some pretty good time. But I think we'll make it. It's not going to be easy.
All right, it is 9:30. We just got back to camp, 12 miles for the day. Not typical hiking miles, bushwhacking miles. Gonna get a fire going, make some dinner, and probably call it a night. We are exhausted. Ooh. Good morning from base camp here at Martin Lake, day 2. Needless to say, both Tracy and I are exhausted, and we should probably do the 2-nighter, and then we have to go out this morning, so feet are sore and just exhausted in my chest, full of phlegm. Couldn't stop coughing last night, so I didn't sleep very well. Actually looking forward just to getting home and getting some chicken noodle soup or something, and sleeping in my own bed, taking the hot shower and trying to break all this stuff up. Excuse me. You thought I was joking when I said I was going to go to a bear canister. Well, ding dong. It was very easy just to walk 70 big steps from camp last night and throw this somewhere, rather than fight with a bear bag for 10 minutes to 45 minutes if things don't go well. That's damn good coffee. Final thoughts on Martin Lake, Tahoka Lake, and Big Cherry Lake is definitely probably do a 2-nighter. That way you're not busting out 12 miles of bushwhacking in one day trying to see all the lakes. So if it was me to do it over again, 2-nighter for sure.
Yeah, 2-nighter. If you'd never been in here, possibly a 3-nighter, because when you're bushwhacking in here, you know, I'd been in here before, still got us lost a couple times, ended up in the deep brush, but if you end up in the wrong spot, it gets like 10 times harder, And up here, it's easier to be in the wrong spot than the right spot. So
keep that in mind. Stick that in your pipe and smoke it.
the Cabinet Mountains do not disappoint.